Good morning everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Please, if you're new to the channel, just whack that subscribe button. I promise you I'll keep delivering you great content to keep you on your toes, and hopefully you can find these videos educational and purposeful in the sense of you can accumulate more crypto along the way. And yeah, just keep shooting the project names at me and I'll delve into them and get through the videos, guys, and bring them to you. But yeah, just smash that subscribe button, hit the like, tick the bell or whatever it is, and yeah, let's get on with it. Just looking at the Bitcoin chart right now, you can see yesterday I did say that we're trading up, so we've created this new trend now from this bottom. And I've always said, and always remember, guys, there's a famous saying, the trend is your friend. Okay, so at the moment you can see we reverse down here and we're trending up, so we're basically forming a new trading channel right now. It looks to be a bit of a broadening ascending channel. We'll draw the lines on that in a moment, but what we do need to keep an eye on moving forward is these fib levels, because these are acting really strong. Yesterday I did say that we'll probably push up towards this level here, which was 52,325. We got slightly above that, and just adjust the when you see a correction, you just adjust your fib level like that, so you can see roughly where the correction will come down to. So like I said yesterday, we'll go up and we'll top out and we'll come back down and we should correct off to 0.618. Well, lo and behold, you can see that we exactly did that, guys. We corrected off to 0.618 there at 49,170. I was a little bit lower than that, and as you can see, if you do look at the chart there, we dive in a bit deeper, you can see that it actually bounced off the level that I set. So again, we got a little bit above the actual target of the fib, and we actually corrected right on the spot where I said we would correct, guys. So if any of you into trading there, you could have opened a short position there down to this level, and that was almost a 7% short trade there, guys. And don't forget that down to the level 6.73 short from the top. Don't forget that on certain exchanges there that you can use leverage shorting, so you can get like 10, 100x. So that 6.7% would have effectively been 67%, or if you was doing 100x leverage, which is really risky, by the way. I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you know what you're doing. You could have got 670%, which is like a 6x on your investment. So basically you could have shorted at that position there for $100, and you would have made $600 or $670 roughly down to that position there, and close as short on the 0.618. So that's how trading works, and hopefully we can catch some of those trades together. So moving forward then, you can see that we have bounced off that 0.618, guys, and now we are pushing back up. So just like we've done in this, so what we're going to do now is look at the next possible target. So now what we'll do, just adjust that a little bit, and what we'll do, we'll move this up to a new potential breakout target today on Bitcoin. It's not an exact science, guys, but all you do is move the fib up like that, and you can see that providing we do pump now from this area, we are bullish, guys, by the way, on the hourly time frame. This is on Bitcoin. You can see we formed a bullish cross there. If you would have seen in my previous videos, the potential swing, the potential up trend from a bullish cross is very good, and it gives it a lot of strength in the market. And obviously you'll see the retests of support moving up. So anyway, moving on, I'll try and be quicker. Basically, so now our new target from this support here on the fib is all the way up there at 54k. So we could potentially be looking at another pump over the next day or so on Bitcoin, providing this trend is still intact up to that level there. So we'll mark that for you guys right now. So we could potentially see a top on Bitcoin if it pumps again today, guys, at 54,489, and then obviously a correction back down to this 0.618. So potentially now is a good time to buy. The best time to buy would have been down here, the bounce off the 0.618 in the previous move. So obviously as it moves up, keep an eye on it, guys, and if we do push up and we break this high here, then you know that we are on track for this high today, or if not tomorrow, at 54,489k per Bitcoin in this upwards trade here. So what I'm going to do is drop a trend line on this now. So we could be trading in this channel now, guys, where this bottom of this channel is our support and the top is our resistance. So you may see something like this on Bitcoin today, guys, where it sort of creeps up, makes that up there at that 54k, and then corrects back down as support on this 0618. So that's a potential trade there, even if you was to open the trade now. So yeah, I'm confident in this. I think we are in an uptrend and we're bouncing in this channel. We are hitting the fib levels really nice. So if you opened a long position right now on Bitcoin up to that level, you're looking at an 8% trade, guys. And again, you can get leverage trading, so that could be 80% or even 800%. Again, make sure you set your stop losses, guys. And then say we did go up there and we topped out, guys, you could set a short at that level, and a short down to that 0618 is another 6.61 trade. So that's just basically swing trading, guys. But again, as long as the trend's your friend. So that's just Bitcoin, guys, just something to keep an eye on. We are bullish on the hourly there. Let's jump to the 4 hourly time frame. You can see we're bullish on the 4 hourly time frame as well. We've just formed a bullish cross on the 4 hourly time frame just there, guys. We have back tested it as support, like I said, and we're bouncing up again. So potentially this target here, 54k a Bitcoin, is well on the cards. If we jump onto the daily time frame, so on the daily we're bullish as well. We have closed that candle, which I said to you would be really bullish. We did close that candle above the 20 EMA on the daily time frame. So yeah, really bullish at the moment, guys. Potentially we're looking at a massive new uptrend. So again, target that level today, guys. I'm just going to jump onto the Ethereum chart right now. So Ethereum is being suppressed there. It's hitting the 20 EMA on the daily time frame as resistance. You can see that we do need this the price action to get above the 20 EMA for us to be bullish on Ethereum, guys. At the moment, you could just potentially see us just keep getting rejected like this until we can get over it. I do believe that we will get over it. We're quite oversold down here in the RSI, and potentially the volume's dropping off as well, so we could potentially be looking at a breakout soon. I'll jump to a shorter time frame. I'll look at the hour time frame. So on the hourly time frame on Ethereum, we have come back down and tested the support, and we fell under it, but we've come back up. So hopefully, as you can see in this action here where we got above it, we did form a bullish cross here on the hourly time frame on Ethereum. We have come up, back tested it, we fell through, but you can see we've come back through. So hopefully what we're going to see is a very similar pattern there as what we've just gone through with Ethereum. So potentially we could just break through now, bounce off a retest there. What did we do there? We went down, we came up, we come back down. We actually got through there with that candle, which we've not got through yet. So we need Ethereum to pump today, otherwise that could be quite bearish, guys, because we could potentially see us push through this 55 EMA and then go down even more. So again, that's just something to keep an eye on for trading Ethereum. Hopefully now we can get a bounce there, push through that 20 EMA, and then come back, test it as support, and then form something that looks like this. And as well, what we need to see is not see a bearish cross just there, guys. We can't form a bearish cross just there where the yellow line crosses the red line like that, because that would be really bearish for Ethereum. So right now is a really critical time. So on the hourly, we are looking quite bearish, guys, providing we don't form a bearish cross. On the daily for Ethereum, again, we're still bearish. We're being supported by the 55 EMA, but repressed by the 20 EMA. So we do need to see Ethereum just get above this now, and get this trend back on track on the daily time frame, guys. If we look on the 4 hourly, see on the 4 hourly, we are still quite bearish. We are kind of caught in this downtrend a bit. We have got above the EMAs here. Obviously, we're back testing the support, and like what I said to you yesterday, it's not looking too bad on the 4 hourly, to be fair, guys, because we are going up, and I did say we probably see us come back and back test this as support. We're bouncing off it, and you can see that the yellow line there, the 20 EMA there, it is trying to creep up. Right now it's trying to creep up on this red line and form a bullish cross. When that happens, you'll probably find the price action backtest it as support, and then we'll be along with the uptrend as we have done here in this bullish cross just there for Ethereum when we broke it, which was all the way. You can see how long ago we actually broke that bullish cross for Ethereum and what it could mean for the price once it does break it. I think we broke it all the way down there. Let's zoom in on that for you guys. So the last time that we formed a bullish cross on Ethereum was after a bit of a correction there, and we formed a bullish cross just there, and ever since there we sort of kept going up and back testing it as support, and you see we never formed a bearish cross until that level there when we've dumped, and potentially we're looking at another bullish cross being formed right there on the 4 hourly time frame. So just as a thought example, just as an experiment, we'll say that the last time we formed a bullish cross on Ethereum was there, and we went all the way up to that level there. So we appreciated by 222% for Ethereum. Okay, so let's say, for example, in the next couple of days we do see some uptrend for Ethereum, because it is bouncing off support quite nicely, and that is a potential play. So just on Ethereum, and as a train of thought now, guys, we'll push it up say 220% from that level there. Say we form a bullish cross just there, so let's go as a thought experiment from there, 220%. You can see what I've got to do here. So Ethereum now, if it went up 220%, you could be looking at that up there, which is a price target of $5,000 for Ethereum. So potentially, you know, if we do form this bullish cross right now, that's a massive buy signal, guys, because we could potentially be pumping all the way up to that level there at $5,000. That's just something that we see in the charts that tends to repeat pattern, and that would just be a repeat of this pattern here, where the last time we formed a bullish cross on a 4-hourly time frame, we did that. We went up like that. Okay, so we could see a rinse repeat, 220% price appreciation for Ethereum. Okay guys, so that's a quick blast on Ethereum. Let's look at Chainlink. Just jumping into Chainlink now on the hourly time frame then, guys. You can see we did hit that fib level up there that we targeted at 0.3128. We went slightly above it, so we adjust that a little bit like that, and then you can see we have come down and bounced off this 0.618. We've hit it a couple of times there, and we are toying with coming down with it again. So again, the trend is your friend, guys. Providing that we can retain that trend, then these fib levels are really key and important. If we was to lose this fib level, it's the same with all the cryptos that we're targeting, Bitcoin, Ethereum, 1Inch, Reef, etc. If they were to lose that fib levels, then you've got to keep an eye on where the correction is, because then that forms the next trend. So potentially we could fall out of this fib level. We could go as low as the 0.786. Not usually in an uptrend do we go as low as the 786. It's usually a really strong uptrend is the 0.382. Sometimes you might see it bounce off the 0.5, and then a sort of weakening trend does tend to jump off this 0.618, guys. So I think in this impulsive move here, we have moved up off the 0.382 quite a few times, 2 times in this entire move here. So potentially we could be looking at losing this trend right now on Chainlink. We could be looking to correct a little bit further. So if that was the case, then I would be targeting these levels here as support. This 0.786 as the next level of support. Failing that, then we could retest down to this level here where the previous swing low was on this previous move. As you can see, it does look like we're losing quite a bit of support now. Yeah, we're just falling through that. You might see it start to wick where it starts to get brought up. Okay, so it's losing it a little bit whilst I'm recording this, but that happens. You may see a bit of a wick and it get brought back up and shoot up, guys. But again, you know, all it is a retest of these support levels on this. We formed that bullish cross just there, guys, for Chainlink, and we went up from that bullish cross there. We went up like 25%. So obviously we're going to correct a bit. You can see it is forming a bit of a scam wick there. So potentially we are looking at Chainlink being bought up right now, testing this 0.618, and then coming back up to test these levels. If this was the bottom, and we are looking at just a pullback and a correction off at 0.618 right now, then you could potentially just move this like this, guys, to see where our next target is. So at the bottom of the correction, roughly right there. So you could be looking at a $32.90 Chainlink on the next impulsive move, because obviously, as I've told you, that's an impulsive move, that's a corrective move, and then potentially another impulsive move. But as you can see, we're just falling below this 55 EMA, so that's quite bearish now. We could in fact turn bearish and lose this trend. Failing that, then you look at the next levels of resistance as support, and as you can see, that was a level there of support. So potentially that could step in as a support level for Chainlink if we was to lose this trend. So we could see a potential dump from this point now down another 4% towards that $27.61 area, guys. But we are in a bull market, and I do suspect that this will get bought up, guys. It's just a bit of a bear trap in this new trend that we find ourselves in. So yeah, keep an eye on that, guys. You can see we are sitting right in that line, wicking down. So just a quick note, I did say that we'd top out there and we would dump down to 28.86, and if you look, we're floating on 28.87, guys. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. Hope we can hold this support now. Hope we can. If not, then again, look at these levels of support here in the previous highs, and then you could look for a potential bounce there. But we seem to be losing that as I'm recording this, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to jump onto the Reef chart right now. We formed a bullish cross there on the hourly time frame, guys, and obviously we've shot right up. You can see what happens when you do form a bullish cross with momentum. You do shoot right up. I mean, that move there, I think, was from that bullish cross. We've gone up to that top. That was a 33% appreciation, so that was a really, really strong uptrend there, guys. We could be potentially losing that uptrend again. You can see we've come back and tested this. I think that level there is a 0618 off that bottom there. That's it, you see. So that was the bottom there. So that was our corrective wave on this impulsive wave there. And then we've had another impulsive wave up. We've topped out and we've come back down and we're testing off a 0618 again. And you can see that we've touched it 1, 2, 3 times, and we're potentially coming back down as another retest. So hopefully, if we was to correct down there, we can see another bounce up, guys, in this uptrend, which is still intact. We are quite away, unlike Chainlink and most of the other cryptos, we are quite away from this 55 EMA, guys. So we could potentially pull back down to that level and retest that 55 EMA as support. But hopefully not. Hopefully this trend is intact, and these fib levels help us target next key areas of the top and the support in this new trend. So let's say, okay, we'll only dump down to 0618. We'll just have another test of support here on the 0618. So let's move this up again, guys, to the bottom there. So you could potentially be looking at a 041976 Reef token today. And if we was to reach that top, I would be looking at a correction again. So we move up in an impulsive wave. I would look for a short in Reef just there, down to this level here, the 0618 there. So even if you was to go in now and say, okay, I'm happy to go in now, or wait for a retest, say you just thought, no, I'm just going to go in now, bought in now, that's still a 14% appreciation there, guys. And then you'd be looking at a almost 9% correction on that Fibonacci level there. So that's just Reef. Just some short trading in the short term. Again, our targets are all the way up there. You would see them in our previous videos. That's what we're targeting long term. So again, as long as this stays intact, remember the trend is your friend. If not, if we was to lose that, then I would look at the previous low as support there on the way down to reset the trend. Okay, so you will be looking at support down there for Reef at 034, guys. So if we was to fall out of this 036, then be targeting the 034 as a buyback level. Okay, and that would bring us down and test the 55 EMA. So that's just something to keep an eye on the short time frame for Reef, guys. So I'm just going to jump onto 1Inch now. So you can see 1Inch is breaking this channel right now. It's testing the bottom of it as support, but it doesn't look healthy for 1Inch, to be fair. It doesn't look that healthy for 1Inch, to be fair. We could potentially break down because we are in a downtrend. We are being suppressed by the CMA here on the hourly time frame as well. We have formed a bearish cross just there as well. If you look, that's a bearish cross. So potentially our target down there could be met for 1Inch. We could see a dump down there to that level of 192 potentially, because we are trading in this horizontal symmetrical triangle, guys, and you can see the range is getting tighter. So at any point we could potentially see a breakout to the downside or the upside. So that's on the hourly time frame. You can see we are kind of getting bought up a little bit. We have a scan wick just below this resistance line there, this support line on the symmetrical triangle. You can see how close it is, guys, trading in this channel just here. So I would say that potentially we are looking at a breakout because this is tightening up. You see this? It's really tightening up. So you can see we lost the fib level as well on that particular move. So not much else really to say about 1Inch other than just keep an eye on this level here. If we was to fall out of here, then we could see a bigger correction, and then we could start to just really fall down towards that 195 area, guys, and it get really bearish for 1Inch. Hopefully not, but at the moment the charts don't look too great. The fact that it's getting tighter and tighter here, and we have come down from the top into this symmetrical triangle, which is usually 9 times out of 10 it is a continuation pattern. So if we'd have come up from the bottom like this, if we'd have come up from the bottom like this and bouncing around like that, then you would expect us to break up. But the fact that we've come from the top like this and we're getting tighter, usually we do see a continuation and a breakdown, guys. So just keep an eye on them levels there. Hopefully we don't lose that level and we fall to oblivion and we get bought up. So anyway, that's 1Inch, and I appreciate all your comments and your nice likes, and everything else that you contribute to the channel. You know, keep up with the comments, keep sharing the videos, guys, and yeah, so I'll catch you later with another video. Hopefully pump out another project today that I've got my eyes on. So yeah, catch you later, guys. Thank you.